Welcome everyone back to the channel, and in today's what if scenario, we are going to see what would have happened if the council promoted Anakin to the rank of Jedi Master after defeating Count Dooku. We start this off with the Jedi Council as Mace Windu tells Anakin, after much consideration for what you have done in this war, leading multiple battles, rescuing the Chancellor, killing Count Dooku, and destroying the Separatist forces to get us closer to ending this war, we grant you the rank of Jedi Master on this council. Anakin, overwhelmed by the council's decision, he finally feels recognized for his accomplishments ever since joining the Jedi Order as a 9-year-old boy. His trust in the Jedi Order has been restored. As Anakin and Obi-Wan walk out of their session, Obi-Wan can just see the relief in Anakin's eyes, as this is something he had worked so hard for. Anakin would then tell Obi-Wan his biggest secret. Anakin says that he has been having visions of Padme dying with you by her side. That sign of relief that Obi-Wan just saw in Anakin's eyes had now transitioned to terror. Anakin admits that he is the father of Padme's children. Obi-Wan always knew there was something special between the two of them. Even when the Separatists were trying to kill her, Anakin would have done anything to make sure nothing bad had happened to her. Obi-Wan then asks Anakin if he remembers Duchess Satine of Mandalore. Anakin replied, "Yes, I do, Master. What does this have to do with anything?" Obi-Wan says that she was someone very special in his life. After Maul killed her in front of his eyes, he had a difficult time with his feelings of attachment. He sought guidance from Master Yoda after this matter. Inside his chambers, we discuss how other members of the Jedi Council had different forms of attachment. Ki-Adi-Mundi had several wives because his species was going extinct. The moral of this story, Anakin, is now that you are a Jedi Master, I can tell you this information. In the restricted section of the Jedi Archives, there is many source material about cheating death. Anakin says you can figure out how to stop people from dying. Obi-Wan replied, "Yes, I wanted to wait until you were ready for this information. Something I wish I knew, and maybe I could have saved Duchess Satine from dying in my arms." When Anakin wasn't spying on Palpatine, he was studying in the Jedi Archives, learning as much source material as possible to be able to save Padme from his nightmares. Anakin would go to Padme and tell her he had found a way to save her. Padme asked Anakin, "How did you come of this knowledge?" Anakin replies that he has been granted the rank Jedi Master and has been studying the Jedi Archives. Soon, I will become more powerful than any Jedi could possibly imagine. She then asks Anakin, "Do you believe that we are fighting for the right side?" Anakin replies, "My trust in Chancellor Palpatine has been shaken. He told me of an ancient Sith Lord named Darth Plagueis, who once almost discovered how to manipulate midichlorians to create life. Palpatine continued that this Sith Lord was betrayed by his apprentice before discovering the secrets to immortality. This confirms Padme's suspicion of the Chancellor as to why he has stayed in office far longer his term has exceeded. Anakin would leave to go spy on the Chancellor, where Palpatine would finally reveal himself to Anakin as the Sith Lord they had been looking for. He would tell Anakin that he can give him the information he needs to save Padme from dying. The events would continue as Anakin would go to Mace Windu to reveal what Palpatine had just said. Mace Windu tells Anakin good work and to wait into the council chambers until we return. If we need reinforcements, we will contact you immediately. Anakin agrees with Mace Windu's orders. As Anakin looks outside the window of the council chambers, He knows that he will be betraying either Mace Windu, who had just given him the recognition he deserves, or Palpatine, ever since he had saved the Chancellor's home planet of Naboo from the invasion of the Trade Federation. Anakin would then leave to go to the Chancellor's office, finding Mace Windu's purple lightsaber towards Palpatine's throat. Palpatine tells Anakin that the Jedi have turned against us. Mace Windu, with his lightsaber now deflecting lightning from Darth Sidious, says he is the one that sent the invasion on Naboo. He is the reason for Qui-Gon's death. He's the reason your mother is dead. Anakin looks back at Palpatine and realizes that this has all been a test for him. He wanted to see Anakin being tempted by the dark side of the Force ever since his first assignment. He had manipulated everything that had happened to him. He is the reason for his visions of Padme dying. Anakin ignites his lightsaber and strikes down at Palpatine, killing him instantly. Mace Windu could sense the conflict still in Anakin, but proud that he didn't fall for Palpatine's temptations. Mace Windu would comfort the young Jedi Master that what he did was for the greater good of the galaxy. Mace Windu knew that he had made the right decision to grant Anakin the rank of Jedi Master. Even when tempted by the dark side of the Force, Anakin would resist and trust in the Council's decision. This meant that there would be no Order 66, and after General Grievous gets destroyed on Utapau, the war would be over. The Senate would soon learn that Palpatine was indeed the Sith Lord that the Jedi had been looking for, and it was him that started this war as just another way to defeat the Jedi. Obi-Wan and the rest of the Jedi Masters would come back to the Jedi Temple as there would be a celebration for Anakin, the prophecy of the Chosen One. Anakin would receive word from Padme that she was needing to go to a medical facility as she was about to give birth. Anakin would take Padme to the medical facility, where Anakin would be by her side as Luke and Leia would be in perfect health as well as Padme. The Council would agree to train Luke in the ways of the Force, as they see him becoming one of the most powerful Jedi in the Jedi Order. Leia would step away from the Jedi Order. Her place was with her mother in the Senate, admiring her fearless leadership skills. All would be all right in the galaxy until a new evil will rise, one far younger and more powerful. Thank you guys so much for watching today's What If fan fiction scenario. I truly believe that if Anakin was granted the rank of Jedi Master, he would have trusted the Council's decision. All the times that he had felt the Council and Obi-Wan were holding him back would be a lost memory for him. Anakin would go into the restricted section of the Jedi archives, learning from the ancient Sith books about cheating death, and this would give him the knowledge he needed to save Padme from his dreams. Then, when Palpatine reveals who his true identity was, Anakin wouldn't need this information anymore that Palpatine possessed. I would love to continue this story, so let me know what you guys would like to see in possibly a part 2 of this what if scenario with Maul joining forces between Crimson Dawn and the Trade Federation to become the next Sith Lord.